Finally Saturday. Come join me. Come on, act your age. Yes, let's go. Come on, jump on here. Let me know you're live. Go ahead, let me know you're live. Act your age. We're not gonna act our age. I'm not. Come on. What's up? Saturday? Ooh, levitating, that's the name of the song, by the way, if you wanted to put it on your playlist for your workouts. Love an array of music, but we're not here to talk about music. It's Saturday, it's the weekend, and I'll admit, I got some aches and pains. That's why I don't want to act my age. See, when I start to act my age, then I start to feel those aches and pains, and you're wondering, Mark, why do you do all those videos in the car? And why do you got all, you're living in Florida. Like, why do you got all the warm clothes on? You like this, by the way? That's actually my mask for the gym, but my head was cold, so I'm putting it up here. Hey, listen, we're here today to talk about the aches and pains of aging. And I want to share with you something that I've learned that's been super helpful. Why and how, why you get aches and pains. Partly, well, we already know why. It's part of the aging process. But don't act your age. And I want to share with you how to alleviate those aches and pains in your body. And I asked a question the other day, and I got a lot of comments, a lot of aches and pains, joint pains, shoulder pains, back pains, knee pains, right? And I woke up this morning and I was a little achy, and you're thinking, well, why are you sitting in your car right now then? Why are you sitting? Why aren't you out like the gym or outside moving? And we'll get to that in just a minute. Let me know when you're here, when you're live. Share this, by the way. If you have this, go share it with your family, your friends, all your peeps. Let them know that I'm coming on live, 8 a.m., daily dose every day, episode 262. I have not missed one day yet. Yes, it's called consistency, and that's part of it, actually. If you want to get rid of the body aches and pains, a couple things. First, don't act your age. What happens when you act your age? Well, Mark, I'm older. Been sitting at a desk, I got a desk job. I got, full schedule. I'm in my car. Maybe you're a commuter for work. I had that shoulder thing from back when I played this sport, and, I used to run a lot. My knees are shot now, and I'm telling you, right here, first off, mindset, don't act your age. It doesn't mean that you have to think like you were in your 20s. That's not what I'm talking about. Oh, and the reason partly why I'm in my car is because I have these nice heated seats, and my body is feeling nice and warm, and I woke up this morning with some aches and pains, right? Hey, good morning. Good morning, Lisa, to you. Oh, let me know that you're on here. If you come on, I see you're popping on, your eyeballs are showing. I want to help you get rid of those aches and pains right now. Yes, hydrate, cherries, exercise consistently, yes. But let's jump into what happens. Now, I woke up with some aches and pains. My body aches and pains. And there's a couple different types. Let's just say I have some body aches and pains from my workout yesterday. I got a really good workout in. My body's a little bit sore, and that's not necessarily what I'm talking about. Here's what happens when we age. Well, typically our bodies, just think about sleeping for 6, 7, 8 hours a night, and you're in a position for a certain period of time. Well, that's hard on the body. Even though you're resting and recovering, it's still hard on your body. So when you get up, there could be, not like when you're in 20s, you could just jump out of bed and get going right after a late night out. You can get right up 3 hours later and get off to work or whatever you have to do. But now it's different. We get up, we're older, we're stiff, joints stiff, and you're like, well, it's easy, Mark. I need to stretch more. I hear this all the time. I hear this. Hey, Susan, good morning to you. I hear this all the time. Mark, I just need to stretch more. I probably just need to do some yoga. Or I just, well, a lot of people talk about it, but the reality is actually stretching may not even be the best option for you, because what it comes down to as we age, and at 48, yes, let's just remember, we're not acting our age this morning. Saturday, you got that weekend vibe going. Come on. You're feeling my little skull cap here. It's really my mask. Just so you know. It's really my gym mask when I work out. They make you wear a mask in the gym. We're going to go there. So, it is getting a little hot. Let's put it down here. You can call it my turtleneck, my American turtleneck. Good stuff. Actually, this has worked really well in the gym. If you work out in the gym, by the way, on a side note, these work well. You just flip them down, flip them up. They're like, well, it's not going to help you because your hands are all over and your hands are all over weights. Yeah, but they make you have to wear them. So, is what it is. But let's get back to the aches and pains. Saturday morning, my weekend warriors, got any weekend warriors out there? Is your joints stiff and achy? The problem is, a lot of times people are like, oh, I just need to stretch more. I just need to stretch more. The problem, that might not be the case. It may just that you're not exercising at all. You're not moving, right? You move it, you lose it. There's truth to saying if you don't use it, you lose it. And it's the truth. If you don't use it, you lose it. Meaning, if you don't use your muscles, you're going to lose them. Look, we all had the ability to squat as a kid. You remember those pictures when your ass could touch the floor, right? You excuse the language. But your butt could literally, you could be in a squat position, your butt could be down all the way to the ground. Good morning, Luch, to you. So what happened over time? Why can't we touch our butts? In fact, I was at the gym doing some squats yesterday, and I have a little limitation just over the years, just a wear and tear, normal wear and tear, right? And there's a little bit of aches and pains there. But I will say is we lost the ability to move well. We all had the ability to move well. Look at, if you have little kids or maybe grandchildren, look at how well they can put their arm behind their head and their back. So what happened over the years? What happened is we stopped using our bodies in a certain way, and we lose the ability to move. So you say, like, well, I just need to stretch, the aches and pains. Now, again, I'm talking about body aches and pains. There might be some other related systemic issues, maybe related to some different things that you've had going on in there. Hey, fired up. Yes, great to hear you. And if you're coming on here this morning, just say hello. Look, this is my multi-purpose. Look at this. This is perfect. For those of you with no hair, if you're balding, you got your face shield for the gym, you got your mask. Now you can use that as a skull cap. You can be representing here, American style. That's it. I look like Hulk Hogan right now. Huh. So aches and pains, back to that. I want to really help you. What typically I've seen, now I told you I had some aches and pains yesterday, right? And I get aches and pains. It's typically from workouts. It's a normal thing that I'm accustomed to, used to. Fortunately, a lot of people are used to just the aches and pains of life. And the hard thing is, we've stopped moving over time. If you don't move, you're going to lose. If you don't move your body, you're going to lose it. Now, does it mean you have to do like crazy workouts, hour-long workouts, and like dripping sweat off your body? No. But you are only, this is something I want you to key in, especially if you're a little bit older, especially if you have a lot of aches and pains, you're only as strong as your weakest link. Now, let me just talk about that for a moment, because I want this to really resonate with you. Is stretching typically the issue? Not typically. It's usually just lack of moving. You're not exercising. You see, what happens is we feel like, and look, even you got to admit too, when people say, I just need to stretch more. Do you really stretch more? Think about this. If you're in your bed in one position, think about if it's, say, a normal 8 hours a night, 7 to 8. Let's just even say 7 hours a night. That's a 49 in 1 week, 49 hours not moving. What is that? At 98, 180, 100 and what is 98? And let's see, 180, 196 hours a month. 196 hours a month not moving. Now, when we're younger, we're more pliable moving. It's good. But when we're older, it's hard. So that's why it's even more important to move. Now, what are you saying as far as moving? More than stretching. Is stretching good for you? Is it healthy for you? Yes. But that's not it, because here's the problem with just stretching more for your body. Is you can move those muscles, and you can maybe stretch out the tendons and the ligaments and so forth. You're stretching those. But the problem is it goes away, right? Think about this. If there's that many hours of not moving and you spend 10 minutes of stretching a day, is that going to be enough? No. In fact, it'll provide a little bit of relief. It's kind of like a Band-Aid, right? Just put a little Band-Aid over it. It'll fix it. It's not going to solve the issue. What you need to do is to get your body strong. You need to get your body strong. Well, Mark, how do I get it strong and I have all these issues and aches and pains and joint problems and stuff? Well, of course, if you have like some severe arthritis, if you have some underlying issues, you want to talk to your doctor, obviously, right? Again, I'm not here to discount the importance of having your doctors make sure there's not anything else going on, right? So obviously do that. But if it's just because you're not using it and you're losing it, then you need to start to use it again. You need to start to use your body again. I'm going to recommend that you do strength training. I can tell you, I'm really excited. My soreness from today is from my really awesome strength workout that I did yesterday. And I feel at 48 stronger than I've ever felt before because I have a great program that I'm doing. I'm following some guidelines. I'm listening to my body. If your body is screaming at you from all those aches and pains, if you think that just anti-inflammatories, again, it's like quick little Band-Aid, right? Like, let me just, lick the wounds kind of thing, right? It's not going to solve the issue. You got to keep moving. You got to get stronger. What's the beautiful thing about this in the nutshell, and my final point to it is that at any age, and I say this truthfully speaking, any age you can start to get stronger. That's what's amazing about the human body. You can start to strengthen your body at 40, at 50, at 60. In fact, I have to tell you a real quick story, and that's what I'm going to finish with you to get you inspired. I had a patient in a hospital, a nice little old lady. She was Italian old lady, 4 foot nothing. She was like maybe under 4 foot, little tiny old lady. And she was not 50 years old. She wasn't 60 years old. She wasn't 70 years old. She wasn't 80 years old. She wasn't 90 years old. She wasn't 100 years old. She was 104 years old. 104-year-old fireball, like literally Italian fireball. Awesome. And she happened to be on a 4th floor walk up where she lived, and she broke her hip. And she had to go in because she was active. 104, mind you. 104. I'm thinking for me, that's 56 years away for me. Like, that's crazy to think that. So again, here's my point, is she was able to get healthier. She had the hip replaced. She got stronger, and she got to walking again without an assistive device. Isn't that not incredible? There's some strength that has to go on in the healing process. So I don't want you to give up. Yes, it's Saturday. Maybe you missed a couple workouts last week. Maybe you missed a couple workouts last month. Maybe you haven't worked out the whole year. And maybe you're just discouraged because of the lockdowns, and discouraged because you're nervous or scared or in fear and all those types of things. I totally get it. But I want to encourage you now. You want to get rid of the aches and pains in your body. You're going to have to take action. And that's what I want to encourage you today and the Saturday is to take action. Go get your favorite mask, shield, make it a beanie, get fired up. Don't act your age. I don't want to act my age. There's a time and a place to act your age. Don't act your age. Here we go. You kidding? That's the name of the song if you want to know. All right. That's all I'm going to leave you with today. I'm excited. I hope you are excited. Listen, it's a Christmas season coming up next week, like the week, right? The week. Celebrating. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I hope you have an amazing week next week. I'm going to be here live. I'm going to continue being live. Share with your friends. Aches and pains. Listen, if you need help with that, reach out to me. It's what I do for a living. It's my livelihood, not just to sit in a car and bebop with a ridiculous hat on my head. I'm here for you. I want to provide as much value for you. Continue to connect. Share with your friends. Tell your friends to come follow. It's all I ask. Again, is it for me? No, I want to be as helpful as I possibly can. I've been doing this for 25 years. I've seen so many people, too many people, not take care of themselves, give up too soon, too easy, fall off track, get the wrong information. Right now is the season. This is the season, the new year, where everybody's thinking about the January and the resolutions, and you're going to be persuaded by bad information, by bad advice, by bad decisions, by bad gurus and all the specialists, right? They're all going to try to persuade you one way. And I'm going to tell you, there's one way and then there's the right way. If you can choose the right way versus one way that's going to lead you the wrong way, what's it going to be? Take care. Stay tuned for more. Love you guys. God bless.